Yo, what's up, guys? The 2022 NBA draft just happened a couple nights ago. So today I'm gonna be grading the top 10 picks this year, describing how they fit, and yeah, let's get it. And this is just part one, so I'll do picks 11 through 30 in separate videos if you guys want to see that as well. So Paolo Banchero was taken number one from Duke, going to the Orlando Magic, and I love this pick, honestly. I thought Banchero was the best player in this draft for a while now. I thought it was between him and Jabari Smith. He's got an NBA ready body. He's gonna fit in super well with that team, and the Magic could be pretty decent next year. I think he's a front runner to definitely win Rookie of the Year. He'll probably average 17 points, 5 rebounds, 4 assists, 5 assists, something like that. He's a decent defender. And I love what the Magic did. The whole time everyone was talking about they're going to get Jabari Smith, they're probably going to get Chet Holmgren, and everyone thought Paolo would fall to 3 to the Rockets, but the Magic ended up taking it, and I think it was a great decision by them to get him. So I would give this pick an A and not an A+, just because I do think Jabari Smith probably has a little bit higher of a ceiling than Paolo Banchero. But like I said, Banchero is going to fit right well into the NBA, and he'll have a great career for Orlando. Alright, so the OKC Thunder got Chet Holmgren out of Gonzaga, the freshman, and Chet Holmgren is a very controversial player, very polarizing. He's obviously very confident, very cocky to some people, and a lot of people don't like him. But either way, he's a huge generational talent. Obviously, he's super skinny. He's got to get a lot thicker, got to put on some muscle. But this guy's going to be a great defender, 100%. You just got to stay healthy. Again, put on some muscle. Or else he's going to have trouble guarding Giannis and Embiid. But he's great rim interior defender. He's got handles for a big man. He can shoot the 3. He's a good free throw shooter. He can develop into a pretty good offensive player. And in Summer League, he actually did really well. So Chet, I would give this another A. A for the Oklahoma City Thunder. They could have got any of the top 3 guys, Chet, Jabari, or Paolo, and they decided to go with Chet the whole way. And I can't dispute that. They already have SGA, Lou Dort, Josh Giddey, all these other guys, and they get Chet Holmgren, who has a ton of potential. It's scary that he is super skinny. He's under 200 pounds. He's like 7'1", but overall, I'll give this an A for the Thunder. The third pick goes to Houston, and they got Jabari Smith. And automatically, right off the bat, I'm giving this an A+. Jabari Smith, in my opinion, is the best player in this draft. And in the next 10 years, he will look back and people will say the Magic should have got him at 1. Even though, like I said, I think Banchero is going to be good. But Jabari Smith, great defender, great handles, great shooter, very explosive. And yeah, I also think this is the best fit that Houston could have got. You continue to let guys like Jalen Green, Kevin Porter Jr., Josh Christopher, Sengun, all these guys, they can take a lot of shots still. Let them continue to develop, because Jabari Smith doesn't really need the ball in his hands like that. He can be more of an off-ball guy. He's not doesn't have such a high usage rate as those guys, but he can also develop on a team that looks to have a lot of potential and can be pretty good in a couple of years. All right, Keegan Murray at 4 from Iowa. Obviously, a very controversial pick. A lot of people were hating on the Kings, saying that they're stupid for doing this. And honestly, I somewhat agree. I do think Keegan Murray's going to be a good player in the NBA. I don't think he's going to get much better than he already is, but he's still going to be a good player. Still 15 points per game, maybe 20 points per game, something like that. He's a decent defender. He can get rebounds. But I do think they should have got Jaden Ivey here, or at very least get some assets and trade down, trade with the Pistons, and just get Ivy or Keegan Murray later. But either way, Keegan Murray's gonna be a good player, but they probably could have been smarter in getting Jaden Ivey, even though they already have De'Aaron Fox. But I'll go ahead and give this pick a C+ for the Kings. Alright, so I already made a video about the Pistons and their draft, and I already said that they won the draft, not only getting Duren, but also Jaden Ivey at 5. Jaden Ivey is one of my favorite players to watch. Electric, very Ja Morant-esque. He needs to develop as a shooter a little more. He can play a little better defense, but this guy has so much talent. So fast, so everything. So this is a great fit down in Detroit with Cade Cunningham. Those two are going to be special for years to come. And like I said, the Pistons won this draft in my opinion. I got to give them an A+ for Jaden Ivey. And it's a miracle the Kings didn't take him. And the fact that Jaden Ivey was still on the board at 5. But Detroit has to be super happy about that, and the future looks incredibly bright over there. Alright, at 6, the Pacers get Benedict Mathurin from Arizona. And this guy, as you've probably already seen, is super confident. He said LeBron's trying to show him that he's better than him. He thinks he's already the best player in the league. So I like the confidence there. But yeah, Ben Mathurin, I think 6 is a little high for him, honestly. He's a really good athlete. Strong and explosive, decent shooter, pretty good defender. He's a good leader as well, but I don't know if I would take him at 6. You probably could have got him like at 8th or 9th or something like that. So just for that reason, I'm going to give the Pacers a B. But overall, I think Benedict Mathurin's going to be a good NBA player, so I'm not tripping about it. At pick number 7, the Trailblazers get Shaedon Sharpe from Kentucky, kind of, I guess. Shaedon Sharpe's a guy that didn't even play in college. The whole story's kind of whack, but anyways, he was one of the top high school recruits. He's a freak athlete. He needs to get better at shooting, but this guy's going to be a project. But he does have one of the highest ceilings in this whole draft class. If he actually would have played at Kentucky, he definitely would have been a top 3 player, top 4 player, whatever. So I like this pick a lot from the Trailblazers. I give it an A- just because Dame's not going to be there for that long, and I wish they would have got maybe a more NBA ready player to go with him, because obviously they're trying to win now, but I think Shaedon Sharpe can do that either way, as long as built with the future with Simons and the whole crew over there. Dyson Daniels from the G League goes 8th to the Pelicans, and honestly, New Orleans really couldn't have done any wrong here. There's a ton of guys they could have got. They went with Dyson Daniels. He's going to be pretty NBA ready, great defender, not great offensively, but that's what they need. Zion's going to be back, and the Pelicans are going to be a problem next year. So he's going to be a lockdown defender that you can plug in right away into the rotation. 6th or 7th man for the Pelicans, and he's going to fit right in with them. So I give this an A+ probably. Jeremy Sohan from Baylor goes 9th to the San Antonio Spurs, and right off the bat, I give this a B grade. So overall, I think it was a pretty good pick. But Jeremy Sohan, he's another guy you probably could have got later in the draft. He's a pest. He's a menace defensively. He's pretty alike to Dyson Daniels, honestly. Good defender. Still has work to do on the offensive side of the ball. But look, the San Antonio Spurs are rebuilding, and maybe he can find some offense during that rebuild. And he's a guy you want on your team, but hate playing against him. So it's a decent pick. And finishing the top 10, Johnny Davis from Wisconsin goes to the Washington Wizards, and I'm not a fan of this pick, just to tell you straight up. I don't understand why you get a ball-dominant scorer that's not that efficient when you already have one. That's Bradley Beal. Bradley Beal is pretty efficient, but I don't think Johnny Davis is going to fit well in Washington. Honestly, he's going to need a lot of shots. He's not going to be able to get that with Beal taking the majority of them. They could have gone so many different routes here. Jalen Williams, whatever. So I give this grade a C. He's going to be a decent player, but I don't love the pick, honestly. So that was just the first 10 picks. Given my grades, I'll do the whole first round within the next couple of days. But yeah, let me know what you guys think about that list, or let me know what you think about the grades. What would you change? What do you agree with? And appreciate you guys for watching the video, and I'll see you in the next one. Peace.